Congratulations to our governor-elect, Benue State governor-elect. I'm so happy to see that a Reverend Father of the Catholic Church became the governor-elect and is from the APC. Right now, like I've told you guys in my previous videos, that I'm not about the party, I'm about the individual. If the individual can do well, can deliver and do justice and fairness in the society and not do ethnicity and bigotry and all those sentiments and all that, fine, I'm good with that. But one of the things that I heard that has been making the rounds is that this Reverend Father that you are seeing is now an ex-Reverend Father. And I was asking, why do they want to make him an ex-Reverend Father? What did he do? And they said because he went to contest as a governor, that a Reverend Father of the Catholic Church is not supposed to contest, go into full-time politics. He's just supposed to maybe go and vote and or maybe support a candidate that he feels that will do well, but they're not supposed to go outrightly and contest full flesh. But now, if we say we want our country to be better, and we say pastors or reverend fathers or men of God should not involve into politics, should not contest for an election. So why would we get good governance? We cannot get good governance because somebody who do not have the fear of God will never do right. It is only... That's what the Bible says, that when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So how would the righteous go into politics or go into make everything well if they don't go into politics? My own pastor, Pastor Sarah Omako, will tell you that we should go and get a party card. That is, we should register and belong to a party. She said we should belong to a party so that when those people are negotiating, we should not just be voters, but we should be people who are part of the decision makers of each party. For example, if they are having meetings to talk about, okay, what they are going to do, strategizing for an election and all of that, you will be there and you hear the kind of information they will put out. You have an opportunity to put in your own 2 cents, right? But if you are not there, you don't attend meetings, you are not a party, a card-carrying party member, how will you know what their discussions are? The only thing you see is on the day of election. And whatever they carry out on the day of election is what they have for the past 4 years put into action, talking, deliberating and all of that. And that is why our pastor had encouraged that we should go out there and be part of this. So I watched a video where somebody who is a Catholic was saying that the priest is already now is an ex-priest, that she's congratulating the priest, but now he's an ex-priest. He cannot celebrate mass, he cannot do Holy Communion and all of that. He cannot do. But the truth is, when you people say things like this, you make me afraid. So the priest now cannot lead because he's a Reverend Father and he's not supposed to go into active politics. Well, if that's the case, then as you are calling him an ex-priest, can he now marry? That's the thing I want to know. Those of you who are Catholics, please put it on the comment section. Let me know. Is he free to get married? Is a priest now free to marry? Because if he's now called an ex-priest, so is it that when he leaves government, he can now come back to becoming a priest? Because like now, you are saying that some people will tell you that Reverend Fathers are not supposed to do business, they're not supposed to do this, they're not supposed to do that. Reverend Fathers have families now. They send them to school and they became Reverend Fathers. They should be able to take care of their families, except that you tell me that in the Catholic Church, they pay them so well that they are able to cater for their families. I'm just asking a question. I'm not an authority in this field. That's why I'm asking it as a question. So you comment down below and let me know. Let me understand this whole thing, because I don't understand why if Reverend Father becomes a governor of a state or governor-elect of a state, and then the Catholic is giving him suspension that is after he can no longer be a reverend, while as okay, you not celebrate mass, let's just say it's on suspension. And this brings me to when I was in Benue University. Reverend Father Emmanuel Ede was, he had companies, or he has companies. He has Mayfair savings account. He has which is a bank, a microfinance bank. He has pure water company. He has bottled water company. He has popcorn company. He has a lot of companies. And somebody said it then when we were in Madonna that because of what Father Ide is doing, is having all these things. He has a school that they don't allow him celebrate mass. That he's been on something that looks like a suspension, but they don't call it suspension. But they said Father Ide cannot celebrate mass. Father Ide cannot, take Holy Communion, or he cannot give all those plenty rules and regulations. So when I saw this thing online, when somebody was saying that because of that, this father is not going to be celebrating mass, it took me back to what somebody told me years ago in Madonna University, that because Father Ide is having all these things, he's not supposed to have those things. He's supposed to give this, things he has to the church to run it. Like now he's supposed to hand over Madonna University to, and I think Caritas, that one, it should be in Enugu also, or be in Anambra still. I think Enugu, he should give all those schools, and he has a school here in Madonna nursery school also, nursery and primary in Abuja, that he's supposed, but then he's supposed to give it to the Catholic faith. The church is supposed to now own it. That as a Reverend Father, if you own a school or you own a property or anything, you're supposed to give it back to the church, because of course, whether it's when they die, they don't bury them in their homes, so they own their church property and all of that. So whatever they own belongs to the church. So now I want to understand it. So I did say in essence that Father Ede, because he does not have a child, if God forbid though he dies, so the church will not take over all his properties. I'm just asking. Should Father Ede has siblings now? Well, it's just a question. For those of you who know more, I'm asking this question so that I will know at the comment section, because I see no reason why a Reverend Father wins an election, instead of us to be rejoicing and congratulating him, we that are not Catholics, but we are of the same faith, we are happy. We're happy that a man of God is there and he will do better. No, we're happy. But for me to see a video that says that no, he cannot celebrate Mass, he cannot give Holy Communion and all of that, he cannot celebrate Mass of anything, he cannot even officiate anything as a Reverend Father, because he went into full-time politics, so and the person called him ex-Reverend Father. So I commented on our comment section and asked her, now that he's called an ex-father, is he allowed to remarry? Or to marry? Because when you say remarry, it means that he has been married before and then divorced. Now he's a Reverend Father and he became a governor elect. They've not yet sworn him in. And you are saying that he is now an ex-father. So now, he's supposed to, that even reminds me, he's supposed to also have a first lady. Will he bring his mother or his sister to be the first lady? I'm just asking, because he needs a woman who will help him to do, how first ladies, they might not really have an office constitutionally, but the first ladies will have to do other things for women, empowerment and all of that. I'm just asking. So now, what if this father now decides to get married? What would that be? Meaning that he can never come back as a father totally? Or is it that if he now finish as a governor, they will not take him back into the Catholic faith as a Reverend Father? Will he now, get back all his entitlement of, going out to celebrate Mass and all of that? I'm asking because I don't know. Because I don't see any reason. I thought we were supposed to be celebrating. I saw a Reverend Father during the period they were saying, go and collect your PVCs. A Reverend Father told people that they should not come to church if they have not collected their PVC. Was it just for the pastors or Reverend Fathers to just be saying it and they are not living it? Because this man has won, and we Christians, of the same faith, are happy that he will go there and do the counsel of God. So, but if you're saying that he's being suspended because he won an election to become a governor of his state that affects him and all the members of his church, then people have something else coming. But because to me, I'm saying congratulations to this Reverend Father. I'm super proud of him. Congratulations, sir. Please make Benue a better place. Make Benue indeed the fruit basket of the nation. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, share this video, and give us a thumb up.